I have been absolutely sliving for you guys putting our little emojis from our bio in your bio. By the way, if you don't know what sliving is, it's a Paris Hilton word. Look it up. You know what's so cool about being a CUTEservative? It's like a secret club that is very exclusive, but at the same time super inclusive. And the best part is, when someone asks you, what do those emojis mean? You can be like, oh, it's for fans of this pop culture show I really like. That's it, folks. It's that simple to spread the conservative. Brave season just got a whole lot easier.
It's like a club, but with biting and scratching.
You aren't gonna believe what show Jennifer Garner just watched for the first time ever. There is some really crazy stuff going on with Rocket Man in North Korea. I've got 2 casting possibilities for Dancing with the Stars that I think will pique your interest, and this Antifa romance novel is as fantastic as you'd think it would be. I'm AlexClark, and this is Poplatix. Until yesterday, I thought it was a myth that there were people who still hadn't seen The Office yet. Like, I actually didn't believe that they were real. And then Jennifer Garner dropped the cutest bombshell on us by saying that she is that person.
You'll never guess what show my kids and I have watched an episode a day of throughout quarantine. And guess what? We finished it. And guess what? It gave me some really big feelings. Oh, bless her heart. Oh my goodness. Look who needed a big cry, and maybe a shower would have been helpful, but it's just nice to know you can still just feel so much passion about something, right? So thank you. If you've ever heard of this show, The Office, you should try it. It's wonderful. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Full disclosure, The Office is my favorite show. However, I also think it's freaking lame when people act like it's a personality trait to like The Office. Because if it was, my Myers-Briggs test would have included it, okay?
Feel free to take any of this personally.
I used to be one of those people who would put something about liking The Office on my dating profile. So when I say this, I'm coming to you from a place of empathy. But you are making a huge mistake when you say in your bio a couple things here. One, I like to have fun. Okay, who doesn't, Allison? You love to have fun? Really? Meanwhile, the wildest thing you've done in months is not sanitize your grocery cart handle last Saturday because you were feeling bold. You say, Alex, what about writing I love brunch? Brunch? You mean you like getting to eat breakfast food in sweatpants? A piece of toast has more depth, frankly, and at least sourdough has character.
I figured out that I have been, and always will be, extremely boring.
And if you write, don't talk to me if you don't like The Office, like, okay, I hate to break it to you, but it's overdone. It's not a personality trait, we've heard it all before, 0% original, and yet 100% effective. If you don't like The Office, I can't trust you. So fine, is it super losery to include this in your bio? I think yes. Does it work and weed out the weirdos? Also yes, I'll allow it, but I don't love it. Look at me with a bipartisan solution.
I want the ketchup fights and the tickling and the giggling.
You know what shows I haven't seen? Grey's Anatomy, Harry Potter, and The Golden Girls. Why do I have a feeling like this is what's gonna get me canceled? You know who I trust just slightly less than Hillary Clinton and maybe just a little more than Jordan Woods? North Korea and Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
What? And I'm talking about the real Kim Jong-un, not Chris Jong-un.
It's not funny.
Apparently North Korea has been hiding the fact that the little olive with legs has been in a coma for months.
Oh, that's a plot twist.
The New York Post is saying that after a botched heart operation, he's been MIA and that all his recent appearances have been faked.
That's just creepy.
The Daily NK, which is this South Korea-based news outlet about North Korea, has a source that says that Kim's sister, who is speculated to take over the regime, can't rule the country from the military like her brother, so she's expanding her authority through the propaganda and agitation department, just like her father.
Are you saying she's evil?
And if you think that's unsettling, wait till you hear this. Kim Jong-un, or someone acting for him, just issued a directive that everyone is forced to hand over their pet dogs to the government because they represent Western ideals and capitalism. Allegedly, they cause resentment among different classes for some people to have pets.
Yes, I would like to speak to Kim Jong-un immediately.
The people there think that the reason this is happening is because there's a food shortage and they're scrambling to find other ideas. Thank God we live in America.
You know, I could call up that Kim Jong-il wannabe and complain if you want.
I know it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, but come on.
Come on, honey, save the jokes. We're starving here.
Lots of businesses right now are trying to think of creative ways to generate revenue during the pandemic. And this Tennessee RV company that usually provides tour buses for stars like Post Malone and Taylor Swift is charging $2,000 a night to stay in their park tour buses.
I'm on a tour bus with 8 stinking men.
The celebs aren't touring, and the buses are 5-star hotels on wheels just sitting there, so the owner was like, screw it. This will be a unique once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for people until the world opens up back again. Let's do it. I guess he's been helping Hollywood with their travel needs for like 40 years, and usually celebrities will rent 12 vehicles each for all their crew and everything. So you can imagine this guy is a little strapped for cash right now.
Jake, party bus!
He says each bus is completely customized for each A-lister, probably with like little 13s all over it for Taylor, if you know, you know. And he wasn't joking about the 5-star hotel of it all. Inside these buses, there are like 6 bunks, a queen bed in the back, a fully equipped kitchen, a crazy entertainment system. There's a full bathroom with a shower. The doors, windows, and pop-outs can all be operated electronically. This is literally rockstar life.
I want a new tour bus full of old guitars.
And if you can't go to Nashville, the owner says he's offering tailor-made trips, pun intended, and can come to you anywhere inside the continental US.
I just pulled over a tour bus on its way to Chicago.
I feel like someone needs to rent one of these bad boys for their bachelorette party, stat.
And he likes me naked in his tour bus when he gets off stage.
And I'm also getting major Almost Famous vibes, and I am so here for it.
Famous people are just more interesting.
According to E! News, Carole Baskin from Tiger King is in talks to join Dancing with the Stars. You know what? Yes, she's gonna serve us flower crowns and cat print on the dance floor. Maybe dedicate a song to the husband she killed. Could be juicy.
Carole Baskin. Yep.
Although, I would hate to be the judge that ends up giving her a bad score, because you might end up, you know. We just talked about Selling Sunset the other day, and allegedly Dancing with the Stars producers are talking to Chrishell, too, to possibly be on the show. I think most of you will be excited for this since the majority of you said that she was your favorite.
She's my favorite character.
Speaking of Dancing with the Stars, literally only a few weeks after we launched Poplatix last year, producer Abigail and I got invited by Sean Spicer to go to LA and watch a live taping of the show. We got to see Sean's dressing room and everything. We're so close to starting. He's giving direction on how to clap, making sure we give like our best energy for on camera. I cannot believe this is happening. Here we go. And speaking of The Office earlier, after that taping, we went to a bar and met Kate Flannery, who plays Meredith. Small world.
Oh my God!
CUTEservatives, got anybody lined up that you'd like to see on Dancing with the Stars?
Ladies.
Ooh, a new book club pick, anyone? I really didn't want to have to tell you this, but they're making ANTIFA romance novels and selling them on Amazon now.
Always starts the same. A quick glance across the room, a casual hand on the shoulder.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
My ANTIFA Lover, a riot of the heart, steamy romance against fascism. And it's unfortunately only available on Kindle. Huh?
Daddy and the fishnets, loving those out of Daddy over here.
The description says, a young congresswoman falls in love with a daring masked protester in Seattle, Washington. After encountering him at a non-violent burning down of a federal building, she can't tell what is hotter, the fire or her feelings developing for him. Wait, is this a fanfic about AOC?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
There's a lot to unpack here. If they're falling in love in Seattle, does that mean this takes place in Chaz? So romantic.
Chaz housing, just like this.
I also love that it says she encountered him at a non-violent burning down of a federal building. How is burning down a federal building non-violent? Freaking weirdos, terrorist weirdos writing romance novels. I wonder if he wears his stupid mask in the book when they hook up.
Say pee-pee poo-poo. Pee-pee poo-poo.
I can't imagine anything turning me on less than an Antifa member whose eyes are still getting adjusted to light after emerging from their parents' basement. Are we sure these guys are even straight? In other news, NASA is predicting an asteroid is heading straight to Earth the day before the election now.
An asteroid could hit.
Good. Ugh, I need this show to be over. I need a shower after these stories. Keep DMing your questions to me to use for next Monday's pop quiz, and please subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, and more. Leave us a 5-star review. I read those every single day. Don't forget to like this episode. Tell me in the comments what show or movie you've still not ever seen, and share this episode with one person who loves The Office. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm AlexClark, and this is Poplatix. Click below to watch yesterday's episode. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss the CUTEservative. And make sure you're following this show at Poplatix on Instagram for even more CUTEservative content.